Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news-making headlines today. Both the United States and Iran insist they will be the ones to end the war, deepening a standoff with no clear path to a resolution. U.S. President Donald Trump said the conflict in Iran could end whenever I want. In a phone interview with Axios on Wednesday, he insisted the military campaign was going very well, and that the U.S. forces were ahead of schedule. However, Iranian officials rejected the idea that Washington can unilaterally decide when the conflict ends. Iran has reportedly rejected two ceasefire messages delivered through Trump's envoy. According to The Guardian, the internal consensus among Iran's leadership largely favors continuing the fight for now, with officials believing the regime can endure the conflict. South Korea plans to release 22.46 million barrels of oil from its strategic reserves as part of a coordinated action by member countries of the International Energy Agency aimed at stabilizing global energy markets. Seoul's Industry Ministry announced the plan on Wednesday, shortly after the 32 member nations of the Paris-based agency unanimously agreed to carry out the largest collective oil stock release in the organization's history. In total, about 400 million barrels of oil will be made available to the market in an effort to ease supply disruptions and curb rising crude prices linked to the ongoing war involving the United States, Israel, and Iran. South Korea's contribution represents about 5.6% of the total volume to be released. The United States has launched Section 301 trade investigations into South Korea and 15 other economies in a move to revive reciprocal tariffs. This would replace the temporary 10% global tariffs imposed at the moment. U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer announced the probes on Wednesday, U.S. local time, saying that foreign overproduction displaces American domestic manufacturing and halts new investments. The move comes as the Trump administration is looking for ways to maintain its trade tariff policy following the Supreme Court's invalidation of its previous tariffs. The USTR specifically highlighted South Korea's $56 billion bilateral trade surplus with the U.S. and its global surplus in automobiles, machinery, and steel. Public hearings on the investigations are scheduled to begin on May 5. Additional tickets for BTS's upcoming comeback concert in Central Seoul will be released later today, with around 7,000 standing spots being added for the event. According to the group's agency Big Hit Music, the extra tickets for BTS to come back live at Arirang will be released for free at 8 p.m. through Null Ticket. The additional standing areas will extend from Gwanghwamun Station to City Hall Station, where fans can watch the concert on large LED screens. The total audience capacity will increase to about 22,000 people, and those who already have tickets will not be allowed to apply. High demand is expected after more than 100,000 users flooded the ticket site during the first round of reservations last month. K-pop group Stray Kids has won 4 awards at the 40th Japan Gold Disc Awards, including Album of the Year in Asia. According to the organizers, the group also took home Artist of the Year, Music Video of the Year, and Best 3 Albums, marking the highest number of awards for a foreign artist at this year's ceremony. Other K-pop acts were also recognized. Blackpink's Jennie won Song of the Year by download in the Western music category with her solo track, Like Jennie. Meanwhile, the soundtrack Golden from the Netflix animated film K-pop Demon Hunters won 2 awards in the Asia category for downloads and streaming. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.